in your experience, what have you seen other insurers do to try to convince their organizations that a CCM replacement is a worthwhile investment, that it is a priority for their organization?
Yeah, right. So we touched on this kind of, some of this was inferred a little bit in some of the data from the surveys that we looked at, right? We talked about the larger goals that these companies want to achieve around retention and business growth and around efficiency, right? So to build a business case that gets you there, right, you need to establish some kind of return on investment projection, which comes from optimizing some of the more tactical pieces of it. And so I thought it was really interesting. We looked at the results where you saw the higher level drivers as the top priorities, and then the more tactical stuff lower. But again, one supports the other. So it means identifying pain points and limitations of the existing systems and process. It's not enough just to say our existing system sucks, right? You need to quantify that to the best of your ability, qualify that, show the impact, and demonstrate the impact to all the stakeholders. In any business I've been in, when you're trying to sell this to upper management or find a champion or hero, it ultimately means translating it into their language, right? That means you can't be talking about things like how long it's taking you to create a template, right? They don't care about that, right? How does that now translate into higher level business benefit that we talked about, whether around retention or customer experience? So that's where CX really plays an interesting role now, right? Because if they're meeting with all those other stakeholders in IT and operations, they can bubble up all those kind of, tactical level pains up to, up to something that tells a compelling business story and makes a great business case. So quantifying the impact is a huge part of that. That include gathering things like customer complaints, support tickets, missed opportunities, decreased customer satisfaction scores, any of those kind of measurable indicators that can show there's a negative impact here that's ultimately impacting the organization's bottom line or its top line, right? If it means at some point it's risking your reputation, it's having broader, deeper impact there too. So again, aligning all that then from the quantifying it to the organization's goals. What are they kind of trying to achieve at a top level?